We have some new information for you. We are expecting a press conference from Fort Hood to begin shortly. We are going to bring that to you live as soon as it happens. We'll have more information for you hopefully in just a few moments. The community there facing a long and difficult recovery. We do want to talk about that right now with Lieutenant General Russell Honore, who is a CNN contributor, and Bridget Cantrell, an expert on post-traumatic stress disorder. Welcome to both of you. And Dr. Cantrell, let me start with you here. Some of the soldiers who survived yesterday's shooting, they were already suffering from PTSD. And they're comparing yesterday to the way they felt in Iraq. How difficult will the psychological recovery be here?
That is a great impact on them. They come home and finally think that they're in their sanctuary on safe turf, and that they're with their comrades and they made it home successfully to their families, and then something like this happens, and it is very, very difficult for them to comprehend and deal with. So we're going to see some backlash as a result of this is for sure.
And in a way, could it be even harder to deal with because of the fact that it happened in a place that was home, where they did feel safe?
Absolutely. This was unexpected. It would be equated to an ambush in their sanctuary, in their safe area, and it can be very, very difficult for them to deal with this. And these kind of adjustments are going to be trickling back down into their family members as well. So the whole entire community is feeling unsafe right now and really undermined by this, and so it's going to take some time to move into a sense of feeling safe again and putting back together their sense of community and that type of thing.
General Honore, this community has already been under an enormous amount of strain with repeated deployments. Fort Hood has the most suicides since the Iraq War began. Is this a community, in your view, especially right now, that is almost at a breaking point?
I wouldn't put it that way. It is stressed. It's troubled by those suicides, Campbell, and the other issues associated with that. Yesterday highlights a turning point where we had a soldier who turned on his fellow soldiers and killed them. But this is a fourth generation platform that is well resourced. That being said, this Army has been used a lot in the last 8 years, and Fort Hood, being the great place it is to train and to take care of families, has done its share plus in providing soldiers, and equally have lost many soldiers on the battlefield. That being said, they serve with distinction today in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Dr. Cantrell, but let me go back to you just for a final thought on this. I mean, what needs to happen here? You know, we've heard grief counselors are going to be available, but is that enough?
It's one aspect of the whole thing, and the Army and the military, by the makeup of them, they hold things in, and they're starting to process information and starting to acknowledge that there is combat operational stress and post-traumatic stress issues associated with some of these other things that are going on, like the high suicide rates and things like that. But it's really up to the entire community, not just the military community, but the existing community around the outside, to come together and be there and be present for these people. And it can't just be on the shoulders of the mental health community or the chaplains or whatnot. It has to be an entire dedicated force of people that they live around, that they know that they're in a safe environment, that people truly care, and they're concerned about the safety of these people.
All right, Dr. Cantrell and General Honore, to both of you, appreciate your time tonight. Thanks.